Welcome back to ImageTrend Elite Training. This is part 2. We're going to continue on. We just completed signatures, and now we're going to go into some of the other fields that you're going to need to know to be able to import and export data. Up at the top, you're going to have the EKG button. Once you take vitals and everything that you need to do to record the data, usually about the time that you're getting to the hospital, you're going to transmit just like you would with Rescue Medic, using the transmit function on the LifePack, choosing the site being Elite. Once the data has been uploaded to the cloud, you can come in, click on EKG, scroll down to Physio Control Cloud, and you'll see the list. Automatically, the monitor for Medic 141, which is what was loaded at the beginning of the shift, will be here. If for some reason you had to switch monitors, again, for some reason the engine took all of the values that you needed, or you need to import from the engine directly, that you can, at this point, connect to the engine or the Medic 2 monitor. But for this demonstration, we're just going to go with this. It's automatically going to show the last 24 hours. In this case, we don't have any, so we're going to go to a custom, which has a little bit larger value. We're going to select this run that happened yesterday, and we're going to download it from the cloud. The larger the data set that you're downloading, the longer this is going to take. Obviously, if it takes a while for you to send it from the monitor up to the cloud, it's going to be similar to bring it back down. Everything in your list is going to be in a couple colors. The first one is going to be things that are imported that you don't change. These were all imported from CAD, so they're going to be this yellowish orange color. Anything that was imported from the monitor or things that you're entering are going to be in the blue color. So again, here it shows all the vitals that were entered here from the monitor. The next thing we're going to discuss is transfers. What is a little different than Rescue Medic is that we can actually truly transfer runs between units fairly seamlessly without much trouble at all, and it has shown to work very, very well. In this case, say we are the engine company and we're going to go with mutual aid with another department. We can come here to transfers, and we can say, since we're the engine company, we're going to upload our information. And we want to select who we're going to send that information to. So we can either send this information to our current agency. So again, if the engine 141 is going with Medic 141, actually let's try that one first. We can select the current agency, we can select from our engine to our Medic, and then we would click the first button. Clicking this first one, yes, transfer and remove, takes the report and gives it from the engine to the Medic. When this is done within your current agency, this is the correct way of doing it, because the run then, we only create one run, which will be then completed by the Medic. The engine will have nothing further to do. But if we are going mutual aid with another company, so we're going to say, no, we're going to go mutual aid with Mifflin, and select the unit that is going with us. At this point, we're going to hit the center button, or the second button, no, transfer, and keep. So this is meaning that we went on the run, we want to transfer the run to Medic 133, but because we went on it and it's a separate department, we need to keep a copy of the report and complete it. So we would hit no, transfer, and keep. That way Jefferson keeps a copy and Mifflin would have a copy. Other things to note are the buttons down the side. The black buttons, or some of them that are filled in red here, are showing things that are quick items that you can bring up to help you with, again, the times, so you know where to place something. And again, if for some reason something didn't get checked in one of the boxes, you can come back and find it here and put in the correct time. We currently are not using the mileage function. If you so want to use it, you can, but this is not a required field. The timeline is just that. Everything in here is chronological order, so obviously the monitor data that was yesterday is showing up ahead of the run information, just because obviously we created this afternoon. The next one down is going to be situations. So situations are basically quick ways of entering data. It's not complete data, it's basically allowing you to do a time-stamped quick button. So say we go on a cardiac arrest. Under the cardiac arrest, these are things that we need to complete. So we can do an assessment, and we're going to say, what are we assessing? In this case, let's say we're assessing the lungs. Well, obviously it's, well, not normal. But anyway, as you can tell, any of these, when we click on them again, will take us back out. You can also click on CPR. This will just add a line into the timeline that CPR was done, manual CPR. Again, you initiated the Lucas device, now it's time-stamped. Once you go back out of this, you'll be able to go into the assessments, and you're going to be able to see all the vitals that were imported, see the procedures. There's your CPR and your Lucas device. So again, the situations button just is a quick way of adding in fields that you know are going to be required. So it just makes it a quick one-stop area to do this. If you find that there's other ones that you would like to have made, we can make additional situations with buttons that'll make it quicker. Again, in that same regard, we also have blood glucose, GCS, IO, IV, and when you click on the bottom one, all, we'll give you additional ones, including vitals. None of these are required. Everything that's going to be required is actually just on the left-hand side. Again, the buttons on the right are quick buttons to add times so that you don't have to fill out all of the information at that point in time, but you can come back and later know that it's been time-stamped when you did something and fill out the quantification of, you know, what exactly you did. Last but not least, we're going to come to the validation score. The validation score in this case is very low. It's 14. You again need 100. The nice part about this is when you click on the validation, it will show you exactly what it takes for you to complete this run and get it to 100. Any of the top ones that have the little don't sign are absolutely musts. They have to be completed or the report cannot be validated. Any of the ones below it are not necessarily required to complete the report, although they should be done. Any of these rules that are showing an error should be completed before you complete your run. The goal is always to have a score of 100. After you're done completing your run, you're going to come up to Post. Post will only work if you have a score of greater than 90%, Once you come to this screen, you're going to have a choice of mark EMS Instant as finished and on post or not. If you check the checkbox, this is validating once you post that your run is done and you will not be able to edit the report any further. If you need to transfer from the field report tablet to a desktop computer in the station, do not check the box and simply post the report. As it lists here, this report was not able to be posted due to it did not satisfy the close call rules. Again, the close call rules are these red circles with a slash there through them. Once you complete your report, it will go to the officer for review, and the officer will then move it to QA. There will be more videos in the future on how this process will work and how you will be getting reports back that need to be changed or modified. Thank you for attending the training, and have a good day.